we think, oh, I know how to get people to feel this way or do this thing. And you don't realize that because you know what you're doing, they know what you're doing. And I think this is particularly true for writing. With writing, I've come to realize that, and I think acting, and I think a lot of this stuff, you almost have to trick yourself out of thinking you know what you're doing. It's like,
Yeah.
like I don't know, something I've been learning. I mean, I feel like filmmaking is this endeavor that I've taken on in this life. Whatever happens with it, but it's something that I continually learn and explore with. But sometimes you're not you don't need to try to control what's going to happen. You just need to make sure that you're going to capture it in a way that you'll have something to work with. So you don't know what side of the, sometimes it's a little more clear. You know what you're trying to do. You know the shot. You know how you're playing with it. But other times you don't really know what you're going to get until you're there. And so then you find out in that moment, oh, this is what's happening. And now you kind of have to notice that and be like, hey, let's try and let's get that, let's push that, let's look into that, and let's see what happens if we push that button. And I know that actors can really appreciate this because sometimes they don't know this thing is inside of them, and then a director can kind of go, well, like, what about this? You're having a private conversation. What about this element or this thought, or maybe this thing, maybe it's actually more meaningful than it actually seems. And it's like, yeah, yeah, okay. And then boom, and then all of a sudden something happens, and you're like, and they didn't know what happened, and you didn't know what happened, and everyone on set didn't know what happened.